Welcome to episode 5.
Episode 5 of the Agree to Disagree podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up today and my throat was a little scratchy. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it from the tingy?
And maybe, but that's why I'm just kind of like.
I know. I was gonna say you sounded like a. Never mind.
Okay.
You sound like that girl that was like banging on the window. She was like,
You're so annoying.
"You got any pack of cigarettes?" You fucking.
No, I don't.
You sound like Beetlejuice.
I don't.
Hey.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
That movie's super creepy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be part of my ritual.
Like
this
your
month.
Traditional Halloween movie watch.
What are some of your like? That's on my list.
Yeah.
What are some of your like must watch Halloween movies?
Must watch.
Or
okay.
must watch October movies.
Okay. So, it's actually one is actually a series I always watch around Halloween time. The Haunting of Hill House. I always rewatch it.
Dude, I need to rewatch it.
That show, I will never ever get tired of it. The Haunting of Hill House was probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. And I always like get in the mood to watch it around like this time, obviously. But I know the creator's coming out with a new show too, like another one.
Yeah. He did Dr. Sleep, I think.
Sure.
I think his name is Mike Flanagan.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he did Dr. Sleep, and oh my god, have you seen that?
No.
It's a sequel to The Shining.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It's fucking fantastic. Really great sequel. Ewan McGregor, the guy that plays Obi-Wan, is the one that plays Danny Torrance.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really good. He's like an alcoholic, and
Yeah.
it's directed by Mike Flanagan. They even have the dad from Haunting at Hill House. They have him as Jack Torrance.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his other stuff too, like Bly Manor and Midnight Mass. But those like
I did not like Bly Manor.
I did it, but those did not equate to like Hill House.
Of course you did.
Well, yeah, it was a good that too, but it was a good story. But I like Hill House better.
Yeah.
Like Hill House is just so good, but
Okay,
Bly Manor was so sad.
So Hill House.
Hill House, and then probably sticking to something lighthearted like an old Disney Channel Halloween movie, like Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Yeah.
You know what movie really freaked me out when I was a kid was it was his Disney Channel original movie. It was like My Mother's Dating a Vampire or something like that. My Mom's Dating a Vampire.
My Mom's Dating.
It was with that. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. But it was with that one kid. He was like the cutest kid. He was all over Disney Channel. His name was Jonathan Lipnicki.
Oh, wasn't it just the little vampire? That one is a good one.
That one's a good one too. No, but this is separate.
Okay.
But no, the little vampire. Yeah, Jonathan.
The little vampire is so cute. I love that movie.
Dude, they put Jonathan Lipnicki like in everything, bro. They was in Stuart Little, fucking.
If you really
what was it? Little Vampire?
Little Vampire. Disney. I'm trying to think about what another Disney one I watched.
Little Vampire.
You know what used to be so fucking scary? Also,
what?
that Disney Channel. That Disney Channel like put out that Sweet Life of Zack and Cody episode.
Oh my god, dude! That episode scared the fuck out of me.
That was traumatizing.
Dude, I vividly remember like not being able to sleep because of that episode.
Oh my god.
They did more than in that single 20-minute episode of Zack and Cody that like most shows nowadays can pull off.
Yeah.
Like
it was so scary.
It really was. And
reason.
and then it was like it added like a little bit like, oh, okay, it was fake. But then like at the end credit scene, he like goes back and it's like real the whole time. She was there. That shit was so scary, dude.
Hell no, that's scary.
They had Esteban Julio Ricardo Montero de Rosa Ramirez in the in like the scarf, and he was like, oh.
That was oh my god, that was so scary. Fuck
I know.
that.
I'll probably rewatch that episode. Are you a fan of like slasher movies? Or like bloody horror?
I'm not like a fan. I will sit and watch like a scary movie and stuff, but I prefer like old scary movies, like Jeepers Creepers, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, okay.
Like I like those because I feel like the older they are, the less scary they are. It's just like bad like editing.
No,
editing,
yeah,
but you know,
sense.
just like not as scary as the newer movies.
Yeah. The new movies all have like a excuse me. We went too hard last night.
No, literally.
The newer movies have they always have like an underlying thing.
Yeah.
Like it's no longer just like a hey, this dude's evil and he's trying to kill everybody.
Yeah.
It's always like a
backstory.
Like have you seen It Follows?
It Follows?
Yeah, It Follows.
No.
It's like I haven't seen it in a long time, like since it came out, but it was basically like this thing that was like killing people, but it was the whole thing was like an allegory for like STDs.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
And then you have like Get Out.
Get Out was so good though.
Has like a line of like an underlying thing of social commentary.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I was just like, hey, this dude, there might be something supernatural about him because he can't die, but he just fucking keeps killing people, whether it's in their dreams. And I really like the fact that I love horror. Like,
yeah.
I love horror icons. Like, I'm really big into that. And I like the fact that they always had like a signature weapon, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or like Jason had his like machete. And I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said it like that.
Machete.
Jesus Christ.
Machete.
I am so gentrified. Like,
yeah, me too. It's okay.
I am the whitest.
I find myself
Mexican.
saying queso.
Oh my god, dude. You're not one of those girls that like walk into a room and they're like, hola.
Hola. No, I don't.
You just say hi like a normal person.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that, dude. That's like one of my pet peeves when
Hola.
someone walks into a room and they're like, hola.
Oh.
Like, ugh.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jason had his machete. Freddy had his claws.
Yeah, like just like what made killers, you know, like signature things, like you said. I agree.
Jason really didn't like people having sex. It seemed.
Yikes. Wait, are they? They're releasing another Halloween movie this year, right?
Yeah, it's a sequel to the one they released last year, Halloween.
Yeah, it's
but this one's called
Final, right? The Final.
No, I think
Halloween.
it's called Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends.
Let me see. I want to get this right because what the
Halloween Ends. Of course. I don't know.
Yeah, Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends.
Is
it the final? Is it like the actual final movie?
So they rebooted it, right? And it was like Halloween, and then they were like, okay, Halloween Kills, which was the one last year, and then this one's like Halloween Ends, and I was like, okay,
it was so bad. The one last year was so bad. I was like, what?
I liked some of the kills.
Watching? Yeah.
I did like some of the kills. And that's the one thing that I really... This is kind of weird, but that's the one thing I really like about, like, these Halloween movies, these scary thrasher films, is, like, the kills are so creative.
Yeah.
Like, there was the one scene in the other one last year where he, like, killed those, like, old people. And I just thought that was really cool. Do you know what my favorite movie... I watch this every year, but do you know what my favorite horror movie is?
Horror movie.
Yeah, and you can, like, remember this shit. So if I ever ask you in the future, hey, what's my favorite horror movie?
What is it?
You don't know?
Is it older or newer?
Some
Wait,
friend you are.
We haven't discussed this.
It's mid-2000s.
Mid-2000s.
Which was a horror renaissance, by the way.
Final Destination.
No.
Oh.
That one did scare me as a kid,
Final
though.
Destination was scary.
I was scared of riding roller coasters. I was scared of getting caught in traffic. I was scared of fucking everything.
Literally. There was like a hook scene where like someone got on a hook.
Yeah. I never wanted to sunbathe. Like in a machine.
Yeah.
In a tanning bed.
Yeah.
Because like that girl got trapped in there.
Yeah.
She just got cooked alive.
It's scary.
Fuck that, dude. No, it was so mid-2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Between 2000 and 2010.
Sure. Horror film.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say
You're hurting my feelings as each second goes by.
Oh. Jaws.
Jaws? That's from like 1970 something.
I know.
No,
Jaws is scary.
It's this movie called Devil's Rejects.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
I've never heard that.
It's about like it's a sequel.
Okay.
Which
To what?
a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses.
Sure.
Have you seen that one?
No.
Ah, it's such a good like series.
Okay.
So Rob Zombie directed these movies, and they're so like scary because they're so like they're very realistic.
Yeah.
So it's not really like a Jason or Freddy or Michael Myers type character. They're like real like dirty hillbilly like killers,
Yeah.
rapists, like murderers. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's super like, and like one of the characters is like dressed in a clown, in a clown like that's his thing.
Yeah.
And it's so scary, but it's like iconic, like, and the second one is just like my favorite because it's just about this. It's like a family, like a small family, and they just kill.
Yeah.
And the way that they, because it's like psychological too, so the way that they kill, they like torture them and stuff, like psychologically and then physically, and it's just, I'll have to show you a scene from it, and you just kind of like, you probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
It probably would
just
scare
the
the
way,
hell.
just by the way you're describing it.
It probably would scare the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Which I really, can we watch it, please?
No.
Please?
No. When?
Can we watch it today?
You want to watch it today?
Yeah.
Okay, only if the sun's out.
Okay.
Okay, deal.
Dude, it's one of my favorites. It's so
Okay.
scary.
Okay, we'll watch it today, but only if the sun is out.
Another one that like really like I will say like, cause some of these movies like fucked me up, like traumatic movies. Another one was Hills Have Eyes 2. Do you remember that one?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, that is so. The Hills Have Eyes 1 is like a remake, so it's not like, it's not that scary. Like it's scary, cause like this family is like an inbred family, and they lived in like Nevada.
Yeah.
Or where they did like the nuclear tests, but they didn't like take the families out, so the family was exposed to all that radiation, and then they kept reproducing, so all the babies like kept coming out like all deformed and stuff, and it's pretty scary. And they live like in the hills.
Really?
Yeah, but the second one's traumatizing because like there's like a rape scene, and it's just so fucking scary because that's what they do. They kidnap like women, and they like have sex with them, and then they like keep producing. It's so scary.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that one really traumatized me as a kid.
God.
Like, and then of course like when I'm just like down to chill and stuff, like I'll put on like a good thrasher, like Scream.
Scream is good.
The Scream series it's fun.
Yeah.
I also like the one well, wait, I forgot to mention I always like religiously like put it on the scary movies. Like Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3.
That's true.
I always like religiously put on those during October because they're so like iconic. That's the like, dude, if I was to like, because some of those horror movies are like so shitty, like the writing.
Yeah.
But they're classics, right?
Yeah.
But like the writing is like, I mean, they created the whole stereotypical like, oh, the bad guy's over there. Let me go over there. So they created.
I'm gonna go right.
I'm gonna
to
go
it.
that direction, right?
That
They created
way.
that whole thing, you know. So
Or like we should split up.
oh yeah, we should totally split up. Like what the fuck?
Oh my god, those are so those. Ugh. When I see that in a movie, I'm just like, all right, rest in peace. Like I'm no longer paying attention to this character anymore because they're about to die.
Yeah.
Like there's no point.
They even made it to where like you can tell the character's about to die.
Yeah.
Like because they're off doing this one thing, and you're like, oh.
Yeah,
and
they're not like
next.
given that much like dialogue, you know, like
Yeah,
they're just like they don't have much to do in the story anymore.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah.
now like a side character that's about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just like okay.
But the scary movies, they parody. Like that's the way you got to do a parody movie. Yeah. The ones that like Scary Movie 5, and I don't know if there's a 6th one, but the more recent ones are kind of trash. But like the originals, the way they parody them is so unique because they're taking the same concept. They're just copying and pasting it, but making it like funny.
Yeah.
And like highlighting the ridiculousness of like some of the plot points, and it's just so genius. And dude, shout out to the Wayans family. They like were responsible for all that shit. So
were they really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
They're a huge family. Like A documentary needs to be made about like just the weigh-ins. Like, it's crazy.
Waynes. They're the ones in White Chicks, right?
Yeah, that's so they're. I don't know if those two guys are cousins or it might be like one of the guys is the uncle and one of the guys is the nephew.
Oh.
Yeah, or something like that. I think something like that.
Okay.
I don't think they're brothers.
I don't know.
They might be.
I thought there was 3 brothers. I don't know. I'm tripping.
And then the one from New Girl.
Yeah.
His dad.
He's a Wayne?
He's a Wayne, the coach.
Yeah.
His dad is the guy from Major Payne.
Don't know that movie.
My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
That's his dad.
That's his dad?
Yeah. It's crazy because, like...
Wow, full circle.
Black don't crack.
No, literally.
Because, like, they look like brothers.
Yeah.
No, that's his dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a huge family. But so what else do you watch? I mean, you kind of like you scaredy. You're a scaredy cat.
I am a scaredy cat. Like especially just being alone a lot, I don't feel like I can like be comfortable after watching something that's scary. Yeah. But I do like to get like the vibes right. Like so I'll have like my LED lights, I'll have them orange or like purple. I have like fall scented stuff. I know this has nothing to do with like scary movies or anything, but since I don't really watch that many scary movies, I still like to get into like the season, I guess. Yeah, and then especially getting like pumpkin flavored shit, bruh. I'm a fiend for that.
You were so basic.
I am a fucking fiend for that. I have pumpkin spice creamer. I have pumpkin spice bread, French toast bread.
I'm gonna give you this. I love pumpkin. What is the one at Starbucks? It's like pumpkin. Is it just pumpkin bread?
Yeah.
That's really good.
That is so good. Oh.
Wait, and then they
By
have
the way,
like
we're filming this on National Coffee Day. That's all I have to say. Slay. Okay.
Sponsor us. Coffee.
Just Dunkin'.
The entirety
Starbucks.
of coffee.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag sponsored.
No. We're not sponsored. Dude, imagine being sponsored by just coffee. Like,
right.
Just in general.
Just like we just
imagine we get like
coffee.
super generic sponsors.
Hashtag. Hey guys. So we are sponsored by chairs.
Hey guys, we're sponsored by light bulbs. When in doubt,
but turn them off when you're not using them.
Yeah. Guys, we're sponsored by shoes. No particular shoe, just wear them.
Yes.
Dude, I see a lot of people like when I was in college, like I would see a lot of people just walking around barefoot. I'm like,
no way.
Yeah. I'm like,
at UTSA?
Well, way to say where I went, but yeah.
I went to UTSA.
Yes, at UTSA. But then I also went to Texas Tech, so a lot at Texas Tech too. And it's just fucking walking around like, and it's like, and I just want to.
Way to say where
I just want to say, but like they were like predominantly female. Oh. So I don't know what the link is there, but like, you don't like wearing shoes?
I do like wearing shoes. In fact, I'm surprised I'm not even wearing socks right now.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
You have some weird ass shoes. Can you put the shoes on the camera?
No. So I was about to say that. So he is always making fun of my clogs, but guess what?
What?
They're sold out everywhere. Yeah, I had these.
Because you can only buy them in like Switzerland.
No, you can't.
I know. I'm just kidding.
You cracked a joke. That was so funny. No, so here's the thing about these shoes. I saw an Emma Chamberlain video last year, and she was wearing these clogs, and I'm like, those are so cute. I need to get them now before it picks up and they sell out. And so I did exactly that, and they picked up recently, and they're sold out everywhere. But guess what? I have mine. That's all I have to say. But I do want some in different colors.
That's a slay.
That is a slay. It's all about hopping on trends before they're actually take off.
Why don't you just create your own trends?
I know, but I saw a trend.
No, I know.
But also,
I started planking.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. No, I get it. I would never go barefoot.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
There's
dudes on TikTok talking about like oh, people should go. It's like the fucking Liver King and shit. Like, I don't think he wears shoes, but he's all about like getting into your like primal self and shit. But even he wears shoes.
Yeah.
So like what?
Yeah.
But I love the fall. I really thrive in the fall.
Me too.
What's your favorite? Oh, this is such a good question. What's your favorite like mythological like creature that may or may not exist?
Mythological
Like
creature?
not like the chupacabra or like the La Llorona or what's the bat lady? La Chusa?
No.
Not bat lady. She's not a bat lady, but the La Chusa. Or
It was, I'd probably have to say, I don't even want to sound like generic or anything, but this is hard.
I've seen a La Chusa. It's fucking scary.
What is that?
It's like this owl lady. It's supposed to be like a witch.
And you've seen?
I've seen it. I'm gonna chalk it down to it being like a species of owl.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you a picture.
Yeah.
So just keep thinking.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture.
Well, I don't know. I would probably have to say, I don't want to sound generic, but I'd probably have to say vampires. Vampires are real.
Do you think vampires are real?
Yeah, they are. I saw one.
Where?
It bit me.
It bit you?
Yeah. And then
why didn't you turn into a vampire?
Who said I didn't? No, it bit me, and then we like fell in love, but then there was this werewolf who was also in love with me at the same time. And so, but I ended up picking the vampire, and then I had a baby with the vampire, but the baby almost killed me. And then but like the baby was fine. And then the vampire and I, were like going strong, but then the wolf imprinted on my child. And so I said, "You imprinted on my baby," and scene.
Did this happen?
True story.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You should write a book about that.
I know.
About
And
your
and then
findings.
make like movies.
Yeah.
And then but have the last movie be in like 2 parts so that everyone has to wait a whole year to see how it ends. I think I should do that.
That's a cash grab.
No, but I would say like favorite mythological creature. Yeah, vampires. I think like there's so many ways that their stories are told, which is like cool.
Oh my god, dude, I found it. I'm gonna put this on the screen. But they fucking found like in Mexico. And again, I'm gonna chalk it down to like a species of like owl, right?
Okay.
But like this is what a lechuza like is.
That's supposed to be a lady?
Yeah, they're saying like it's a lady that turned into an owl. Because look how big that is.
Yeah.
So
And like she's a witch.
It's I don't know the full story, but it's supposed to be like, yeah, it's a supposedly like a owl lady.
Do you think witches have like?
But I think it's just
Yeah.
It's just something that like grandmas used to tell their kids like the lechuza's gonna get you,
Yeah.
Like when I was little, they used to be like the cucuy. You better not go in that back. Like if they didn't want you to do something, they would just be like, you better not go over there.
Cucuy.
Yeah, you better not go there. The cucuy's back there.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the cucuy?
The cucuy.
The cucuy? What is that?
No, the cucuy haunts me to this day.
You have a cucuy
I
in
do
your
have
apartment.
Stop. Why would you say that?
'Cause
Okay.
I want you to be scared.
If I had a cucuy in my apartment, it would have already gotten me.
It has already gotten you.
Are you done?
No?
No.
It's in you already.
Have you ever had an encounter with a ghost?
Yes.
Me too.
What was yours?
Okay, so before I went to UTSA, woo, birds up.
Birds up.
Before I went to UTSA, I actually went to a different college. My first year, I transferred to UTSA. So I went to this really, 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 really old 1800s.
Old?
Old
Oh,
no,
old?
like old 1800s school. It used to be a school that was like for nuns, and then for a while it was like an orphanage apparently, or whatever. And so the dorms are where the kids used to stay. So I lived in a dorm that was like built in quite literally early 1900s.
Wait, what kind of school? Like
I don't know. It was like a
dorm, like a higher learning type.
It was a private Catholic university.
That is so scary, dude.
Yeah. And so, and this area of town is just, it's downtown, so it's ancient. Like, yeah.
Where was this?
It was here in San Antonio. And so.
Was it Our Lady of the Lake?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Honestly, and if you look up like the
I
history.
dox you, you dox me, I dox you.
You. Fuck, no, just kidding. That's fine. If you look up like the history of Our Lady of the Lake, it dates back for like ever, and like I don't know if they have like the history.
No, I'm sure they do.
Of like everything. But anyways, they obviously didn't talk about ghost stories. It was I learned like the ghost stories from like the professors and stuff, and apparently
They would tell you.
Yeah, they would just tell us.
That.
Yeah, and so apparently my dorms were located in where like kids used to sleep and stay, and there was this rumor that this ghost who was a kid would go around, take stuff, and always like leave it in a random place. Yeah, and so my
Kid wasn't raised right.
it was just like that was just the way he messed around. You know, that was his little signature ghost tactic, I guess.
You would be annoying like that if you were a ghost.
Yeah, I would be. I'd be like.
You'd be like, I'm gonna put this over here.
And then
You're the reason all my socks are like, I only have one sock. I can only find one.
I know. I'm the reason everyone can only find one sock.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. And so, I always, since I shared a dorm, I shared a bathroom with like 3 other girls, and I shared a dorm, like a sleeping space with 1 other girl. So I always kept my stuff very organized. Like I never had anything out of place. And so one day my deodorant goes missing, of all things, and I'm like, oh shit, that's my fucking deodorant. And like it was always in my shower caddy.
You were stinky.
I was stinky. No, I had extra, but like the one I was using, you know, just wasn't there anymore. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. I quite literally remember putting it in my shower caddy, walking out of the bathroom, and then like putting my stuff back where it belongs. I always did that. And then a couple like days go by, and I opened my backpack, which was like, I never put. Anyways, it was so weird. I opened my backpack and my deodorant is right fucking there. And I was like, the ghost found me.
The ghost opened my backpack and saw my other crazy, creepy shit.
Yeah, so I think that was ghost.
Wow.
Yeah. And I thought I'd be scared if I ever had an encounter like with a ghost. Mm-hmm. But I think it's all about like the spirit itself.
Yeah.
Because if it was like an innocent child who's just...
Yeah, you get it's more of like what people don't talk about in the movies and in like Ghost Adventures is like it's all about the vibe.
Yeah.
And you get the vibe.
Yeah. What was your...
I've had I want to say 2. So I went on a haunted tour downtown. It's like the sister something tours of downtown San Antonio, and they take you through all the like iconic, like the Alamo, like the Mission stuff, and they tell you about like some happenings that have occurred there, and they show you pictures. And I forget where we went, but we went to this mission or something right by the Alamo. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We went way too hard last night. We went to this mission by the Alamo, and they were like, oh, there was during the time of the Alamo, as the Mexican army was invading, the lady in the gray dress was protecting her daughter, and she hid her daughter in this room, and she went out to distract the guards or something, and she ended up getting killed. And the daughter watched her die or something creepy like that, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, people that walk by and take pictures, or people that work here at the mission claim to have seen the lady in the gray dress. They claim to have captured photo evidence of the lady in the gray dress. Now, I will stop talking and we will allow all of our guests to walk up to this window and take pictures. And if any of you guys capture any evidence, be sure to forward it to...
Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram, whatever, right? And then I was like, no, fuck it. So
yeah,
I go up to the window and I take a picture. I took a bunch, right?
Yeah. Wait, what was at the window?
It was just a window into the room.
Okay, into the room.
Into the room that she died in.
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
So I snapped a bunch of photos and then I was walking, right? And then I'm looking through them and there's like a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a window into the room, but you could see the doorway. And in the doorway, in the picture, I see a fucking gray dress. Like as if someone was wearing a dress and passing by.
Yeah.
And the dress kind of was tailing.
Yeah.
I saw the gray dress. Like, I'm not even shitting you. In the picture.
Do you have the picture?
I don't have the picture.
What?
Because it was on like my old phone. This was back in like 2011.
Did you at least forward them the picture?
Yes, but I don't know what email I used or anything.
Yeah.
But I did send it to them. And I fucking captured it.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, and it was so I didn't really like. I mean,
yeah. What were the vibes you were getting like from that? Like, was it? Like,
I don't know because I wasn't in there. If I had been in the room, yes, maybe I would have. And then another encounter that I had was at Ash's dorm at Tech. She stayed at I don't know which one she stayed. I stayed at Wall Gates. She didn't stay at Stingham or Doe. I forget the name of her dorm. Mm-hmm. It is significant, and I'm so sorry I'm forgetting. But she there was like rumors, like same thing. There's a rumor of a little kid going, through the hallways playing with his bouncy ball or something like that, and we're just running through the hallways in general, and we had like always heard that or whatever, and I was asleep one night like there in her dorm, and I was in the middle of the night. I swear to God, I heard a kid like running through the hallways, and I'm like, I genuinely didn't think anything of it because I didn't know the story at the time.
Yeah. And
then I told her and her roommate about it, and they were like, "Oh fuck, like that's the kid that they were telling us about that was like running through the hallways." Yeah. And then I guess my most recent encounter, I guess it wasn't really an encounter as much of affirmation of belief. Mm-hmm. But I went to Zach Baggins.
Yes.
From Ghost Adventures?
Yes.
So he has a really cool haunted museum in Vegas. Mm-hmm. And on our honeymoon, we went to the haunted museum. And he has all sorts of shit. He has like fucking Charlie Manson's teeth.
What?
Ted Bundy's bug.
Really? He has that?
Yeah, he has Jack Kevorkian's van where he conducted all those assisted suicides. God, he has like weapons. He has beds. There was a killer. I forget his name, but there was a serial killer. He had the bed where the killings were committed, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess for me that was an affirmation of belief because it's like you can watch Ghost Adventures all you want, right? But it's like when you're watching it and they're like, oh man, you guys feel that? You can't. That's not believable. You can't feel it.
We're not there.
Yeah, and then they normally do that when they don't have a lot of evidence. Yeah. And then even when there is evidence, there's like a shadow figure or something like that, right? So or like a disembodied voice or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they replay that shit 4 times.
I know. I never understand. I always just hear something else and then they're like, it wants to kill me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do that too. That's actually where one of the guys left. The main guy, Nick.
Why?
He left because I think what ended up happening, he said something about production, but what ended up happening is I think the network wanted to hey, let's use more dramatic music. Let's use more cutscenes. And I think he just wanted to keep it raw. Yeah. And documentary style. And I think they just wanted to add more production to it, which kind of takes away from the reality of what's going on, you know?
Yeah, no, literally.
And the belief, it takes away that belief. But so I went to his museum and I'm in there and he's talking about this little girl that died and haunts everything, or the doll that's haunted and all this shit. And then he's like, oh, this house was home to satanic worshipers, and they would do like sacrifices in the basement.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and that was the last part of like the tour, and he was like, "We're gonna go down there." And
the house that you
house that the museum. It's a house. It's like a big mansion, and it's an old mansion too. It's really scary. And when we go to Vegas, we're gonna go.
Sure, yeah.
But
for sure, yeah.
I like never, because I mentioned how they're always like, oh, it's like you feel that, or like you feel how cold it is right here, or like you smell that or something like that. And so when I went in there, I felt so much darkness, like so much and I think exposing myself to that level of energy like literally opened up my third eye or something, because now I feel stuff. Like I can feel like if you were sad, right, and you didn't tell me and you were doing your best to like really hide it, like I can just feel like that there's something wrong, like, because I can see your like aura, you know what I mean? It's weird, but I wasn't like that before I visited. And like you can, like, you know how like you're like this and it's, you know, it's fast, you could feel the air pass through your fingers. So in that room, it almost felt, and maybe this is not true, maybe this is just how I felt, but it almost felt like it was slower, like the air was thicker, and you can, it was a little bit harder to like move your hand through the air.
What kind of room was it?
It was like a little basement with just rocks, and you can definitely tell like some shit like fucking happened there. And then I don't know if you've seen his demon house. So his demon house documentary. Oh, we should watch that.
Fuck,
we should watch that, dude. I like, at that time I really wasn't like fucking with Ghost Adventures, but then he put that out like separately on Amazon, and it was uncensored. It was fucking crazy, dude. It was like, it was about a haunting in Indiana. This little boy was like getting possessed and everything. Climbing up walls. The walls were bleeding. And they went, and it was so bad that he bought the house from the family. And he destroyed it. But he kept, in the basement where all the activity was happening, he kept the stairs. He kept all the stair area, and they found like artifacts like nails and bones and stuff. He kept all that and put it in his fucking museum.
Jesus Christ.
And I went in that room, and you stick your hand in, and you can feel how cold, like it, you know, like everything is. So, and I don't know, the air was just so dense, just so like you could just feel like, I don't know, it just, I can't, and maybe it's because these objects have like their energies or something, but you could just feel like it was just so dark. So that's my most recent experience, but I definitely believe that in ghosts and all that stuff. You know, and I feel like chupacabras exist. I feel like Bigfoot exists.
You think Bigfoot exists?
Yeah, I feel like there's a thing called the Jersey Devil, where it's like this, like, I'm gonna pull up a picture, but there's been like sightings of that shit. I definitely believe that things, you know, like chupacabra is like, ooh, it's like, no, like I think that shit's real. Yeah, like I think that shit's real.
Yeah.
But look at this. This is the Jersey Devil.
What is even the chupacabra?
I don't even know.
Then how do you believe it's real?
Because it just like makes sense that there would be like something that we just don't understand. So people see it in the woods and they're like, ooh, but it's actually something that's just unstudied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So look, this is the Jersey Devil. Like people have caught that, like flying and shit.
Wait, what?
It's like a devil, and it has wings and shit. That's a picture someone took.
Man claims to photograph a new mythical.
Everyone in New Jersey knows about it. It's called the New Jersey Devil. Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, it's fucking. It's people have seen it. Like it's real. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a good month. I think.
I think so too.
Everything's going like really good and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know, but guys, we are gonna dress up for an episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna be. I don't know what she's gonna be, but it's gonna be really fun. Honestly, maybe they can give us suggestions.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
or if
we
there's
can
like
do-
a dynamic duo costume.
Yeah. Oh, who are some of your favorite dynamic
Ooh.
duos?
Yeah, we can dress up as that.
Dude. Yes, that would be so fun. You guys should definitely like let us know.
Dynamic duos. Ooh, we can be frenemies. I'll be Ethan and you can be Trisha.
God. Yeah, let me just be Trisha. But no, guys, we're going to put it as a Q&A on Spotify, and then let us know in the comments on YouTube what you think that we should be for Halloween. And we're going to dress up, and we're going to have a show, and it's going to be so sick.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
Separately, though, I'm still deciding what I'm going to do, like
Yeah.
who I'm going to be.
I'm having a Halloween party, so we're going to dress up for that, too.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like torn between Kate Bishop and like Wednesday Addams.
Should be Wednesday Addams.
I thought about Kill Bill.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Dope ass movie.
Yes.
I've been thinking about like Spider-Man,
You should do Deadpool. I'm telling you.
Deadpool, and I've also been thinking about Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Great choice.
But anyways, guys, cue the music.
We didn't even do our highs, lows, and buffaloes.
Cut the music. That's gonna be really funny in the edit. But, yeah. Highs, lows, and buffaloes.
Highs, lows, and buffaloes.
What was
we'll
your
go
hi-
through them really quickly.
What was your high?
My high was definitely last night. Starting from
Literally
from when we got our birria tacos.
Oh, dude, we got birria taco. I got
From-
birria ramen, bro.
From when we got our birria tacos all the way until my head hit the pillow. Honestly, the vibes were just so fucking chill. And then we also watched Shrek.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we from last episode we were just like we should watch Shrek.
Yeah, we talked about like the Shrek
Dude.
conspiracy or whatever, and so we were like, wait, let's put it on and see if it's real. So we watched it and it was just like so funny, and you made us cucumber martinis.
Yes, I made cucumber martinis. They
Before
were
we even like planned on like
smacks.
watching Shrek, and so we're like, oh, what should we watch? And we were like, we have green cucumber
It's
martinis.
green.
This is perfect sign. Yeah.
Shrek's jizz.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. Anyways,
No, yeah, my high was definitely last night. It was so fun.
it was definitely last night, huh?
I've been like definitely. I've been doing this thing where like I've been drinking and like I'm not like alcoholic or anything,
Okay, I
but
was
like
about
I've
to
been
say.
I every time I drink like wherever if I go to a bar, if I go to a restaurant, I have a drink, like I fucking can't get a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've tested it.
Yeah.
I've downed like 6 beers. I've taken shots and everything. Can't get a buzz. I don't know what it is.
Couldn't be me.
But last night with the cucumber martinis that I made, like I finally got that like really light buzz, and
Yeah.
it was like, wow, this is really nice. It made
Yeah.
me like enjoy everything. I was just like, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
definitely a high. So yeah, definitely a high for both. I have had no lows this
I was
week.
about to say, I don't think I've had a low this week. I've just had a lot of anxiety leading up to something, but
Yeah, it's okay.
It's just like social anxiety. I just have to get past it, and
You'll be
once I
okay.
do, I'll be okay.
I've literally like had nothing. I feel like both of us have had nothing but like dubs.
I agree.
Like,
You
all week.
especially.
Oh yeah, I got contacted by Lululemon. Like really weird. Lululemon's coming out with this, or I don't know if they came out with it. Is it out?
Is this something you can leak?
I'll talk about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I did get contacted by them.
Okay.
They have this new workout thing where it's like a mirror, and it's like a screen, and you can like work out and stuff or whatever. Anyway, I got contacted saying that they might want to use some of my music.
Right, for the
So, like,
workouts?
yeah, for the
Hell
workouts.
yeah, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
that's gonna be. I mean, if that happens, that's gonna be really cool opportunity.
07. Remember, agree to
So-
disagree when you're famous, please.
I will remember. Wait, what do you? We're still doing the podcast. If I get famous, we're both gonna get famous from this podcast. Shit,
Yeah.
we're still almost about to hit 1 million on Instagram.
We are
So
1 million
That's-
views.
1 million views. I
Yeah,
just wanna
and
point-
we still, that challenge is still up. If we
oh, dude,
hit
we're getting. I think I'm gonna get mine right. Like, I think we should get it here,
on our
so that when we go like this,
and
see, and then we get yours here,
ATD.
ATD, bro,
That would be sick, actually. And scene.
and scene, and then we have our tats. Oh my god, that'd be sick.
That'd actually be be so badass.
Yeah, we should do that every
We should
episode
do
now.
that.
Yeah. Buffaloes.
I just had a buffalo and I lost it. Fuck.
I can't think of any. Trying to think of something. I can't think of anything.
I had a buffalo. Oh, it was so good too. Damn. Fuck.
You got me a smoothie.
I did get you a smoothie.
It was pretty good.
It was really good.
Had a lot of cacao.
This I feel like this specific smoothie was catered to it being like the base being cold brew, and then he said no cold brew. I was like, make that make sense.
I like what I like. God.
I like what I like.
We're going to Peter Piper.
We are going to Peter Piper.
That's huge dub.
That is
That's
a
a
dub.
random. Also, like, if y'all don't have Peter Pipers where y'all are, I feel so sorry for y'all. Like, that's the best fucking pizza ever, bro.
Yeah.
They interviewed like Khalid because he's from like El Paso, you know.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's your favorite pizza?" And he was like, "Peter Piper."
Is that just a Texas thing?
I don't know, but
I was
I
gonna
might
say,
be
I
like a
don't know if it
Midwest type thing, like.
Okay.
But no, not everywhere has it. Like,
oh, damn, that
Jackie
sucks.
didn't know about Peter Piper. Like,
Really?
yeah, she didn't know.
For context, Jackie
Like-
is from Chicago. So
She's from Chicago,
Chicago.
as she says, Chicago.
Chicago.
But anyway, really
I
excited
love
about that.
Buffaloes, yeah.
I go really hard. Like I like play all the games and try to get prizes and shit. Like I go, yeah. But it's a buffet, so I'm gonna
And
just
we have to
focus.
make it before 2.
Yeah, so
We have to wrap
kind of
this
gotta
up.
wrap it up. So cue the music.
Thanks.
Thank you,
I have
guys.
a buffalo.
Oh, cut the music.
I'm sorry. Okay, my buffalo is I'm going to try and start streaming more.
Thank you.
That's all.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Because
I
I like your
haven't-
streams. Everyone likes your streams.
I haven't been consistent on like Twitch at all recently.
We can go back to Fortnite.
I was literally about to say I'm gonna play Fortnite. I don't know how you're feeling about that.
Oh no, we can go back to Fortnite.
Apparently you can like fucking teleport through walls and shit now. So I just kind of want to test it out, see the waters, test the waters out, you know, see how it goes. Cue the music.
Cut the music.
Okay.
You should do more like clips and stuff.
I know.
And like start posting those because you like blew up a lot like on TikTok.
I know, but I just I don't know what's clip worthy for me because I'm like that was stupid. That's shitty.
Just clip everything. Just clip funny shit. That's how I felt about this podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
But then like you tell me like you sometimes find clips from the podcast that like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have found.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that is funny, and then I'll clip it and then edit it, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's funny, and then I post, and then boom, 20,000. You know,
Yeah.
it's like crazy.
Yeah. And I'll ask my mods to like clip stuff for me. I'm like, if I get like a 5-piece, like fucking clip that shit.
Yeah, like you should
And
clip
then
that.
like they'll be like, yeah, okay. And then they'll clip me fucking breaking my ankles because I didn't deploy my shoe.
Oh my god,
I'm just like,
that could be something there. But yeah, definitely follow Ayssa on Twitch.
Right.
The link is in our
Linktree.
link tree in our bio.
Yes.
You can go follow Ayssa on Twitch, and she's yeah. You heard it here first. She's gonna start streaming
I'm
more.
gonna try streaming.
She's gonna start streaming more. But anyways, cue the music.
For real
This has been episode 5. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
And scene.
Scene.